Hello everyone, TarantulaDan here. I hope you're all doing well today. So, this is going to be my pickups video for the Northern Invert Show, hosted of course by Invert Shows UK. There'll be links in the description as well as annotations to previous show footage at the end of the video. Please check out Invert Shows UK and any other links in the description that you may find useful, or that I believe you may find useful. So this show, as always, was fantastic, and I actually didn't get back last night till 7 o'clock, and I was absolutely exhausted, which is why I'm actually filming this video today, which is Monday the 25th, I think it is. Yes, Monday the 25th. I wanted to film this last night, but to be honest, we went out on Saturday night, which was a really good night out as always, and I didn't get back until, it wasn't majorly late, but it was late enough. I'd had quite a lot to drink. Shots and drinks and whatever, and to be honest, yesterday morning I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I felt like death, pounding headache all day, probably to do with the alcohol from the night before, and yeah, got to the show, got everything set up, and of course filmed and was running around, and surprisingly I was actually wearing the Spider-Man costume, and people didn't realise that it was me wearing that costume. So if you're one of the people that realised after the show that was me, then I apologise, and come and say hello to me at a future show when I'm wearing it. But yeah, the show is absolutely fantastic. As always, Invert Shows really do put on a fantastic show. Of course, you had Nick from Bullfest there doing the show. You had Animal UK there with the animal handling and birds of prey, which was an amazing job. And then of course there's lots of spiders and inverts to buy. So really good. I got some really cool things which I want to sort of share with you, and I also got some really nice freebies off YouTubers and other people. Also, at the end of this video, the very end, there's going to be a little clip filmed by someone else on my camera, and I would have really appreciated if you would go and check out this gentleman. I won't say anything now, but please wait till the end of the video, watch the clip and go and check him out. This gentleman travelled an awful long way to come to Invert Shows UK. Sheer dedication, and I would love for some of you to go and check him out. So yes, make sure you check that out. Okay then, enough rambling. I guess I should get on and actually show you what it is that I got at this show. So I'm going to start off firstly with something that's not really that exciting to you guys, and that is this. This is a wonderful plant. I don't actually know what species it is, but I love the colours in it. It's like red, green and yellow. It looks very colourful, really nice. Actually, when I bought it, other people were coming up to me and complimenting me saying, "You have a really nice plant there," and I do. And this will go with all of my other plants. If you're interested in me doing a video to show you my plants, let me know, because I actually have quite a few different plants that I really do enjoy keeping them, which is kind of odd, but no, they're amazing. So yeah, first thing was a plant. And then from the plant we go straight into inverts. Now I'm going to start off with the smaller things, and then we'll work up to the larger things. So the first things I want to show you are two new mantis. Now a lot of people have been asking me to get more mantis, so that's what I'm going to do. The first one that I have here, which I'll put a close-up on screen as I'm talking, this is a dead leaf mantis, and is actually one of my favourite mantis species. I'll put all the information on the screen. And one of the reasons that I love these is they remind me from Zephon, which is the boss from Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. If you've ever played that game, then you're awesome. But yeah, one of my favourite games, and this mantis reminds me of the boss Zephon from that game, which is one of my favourite games of all time. So first thing, dead leaf mantis, pretty cool. The second thing that I got was this mantis. Now I don't actually know what species this is off the top of my head. I will contact the gentleman and ask him. So if I don't have it on the screen right now, I'll put it in the description so you can see what it is. But yeah, he had this mantis, and I believe he tried to breed them, but he's not been successful. So I thought, well, I'll buy this female. So I thought I'd like take this female off his hands. She looks really cool, very curious. She's actually looking at me right now. Quite fat, and I actually have a slightly larger enclosure for her to roam in, and hopefully we'll get some feeding footage as well of her. So yeah, got this really cool mantis, and also I can't remember where it was that I got the mantis from. So again, I'll put that in the description as well. You can go and check them out. And actually any of the sellers that I have websites for will all be in the description, so you can go and buy some of their inverts yourself. So please don't forget to check them out. Okay then, so Mantis out of the way. I have 3 of these. Now these are not really that exciting, at least not to you guys at the moment, but they will be. So I have here 3 cocoons. I'll get a close-up of these, of course, put on screen. And these are blue polymorpha butterflies. I've had these in the past. They are absolutely amazing. And I think I know where it was that I went wrong with my previous ones I had. So I've got a setup kind of ready for them, which hopefully I can sort of fix any problems I had with them last time, and can keep them alive for as long as I can, and hopefully they will breed as well. So yeah, I got 3 blue polymorpha butterflies, which are awesome because a lot of you have been asking me to get more butterflies and more moths and things, so there you go. So next up is something that was actually given to me by a lovely lady called Heidi Stanley. I remember I was trading on the spider shop and you came and gave me this, I believe. It was a very, very busy day, so if that's wrong, I apologise. But I'm sure you came and gave me this. And this is a Nephila Madagascar. Now it just says Madagascar. I'm presuming it's the Madagascarensis, which is the all-weaver that I had previously. And I can actually see it in there. There is actually a bit of a, looks like a little roach or some kind of a little bug in there. Again, there will be a close-up on screen, but this spider is absolutely tiny, so I will do my best to get some good footage of it. And yeah, really, really awesome spider. Heidi, a huge thank you for giving me this, and I really do hope that you enjoy the show. Now, while we're on about gifts off people, I also got 2 vials of spiders, and there's 2 spiders in each one. Again, very, very small, and these 2 are probably from, in my eyes, probably the nicest person in the hobby as far as YouTubers go. He really is just a really, really kind gentleman, and that is Peter Webster. I'm sure many of you will know who he is. If you don't, you should check him out. He has a heart of gold, he really does. Peter Webster is also on Instagram at NicePete1, I believe it is, and he gave me 2 vials, each containing the flying beetle here. There isn't a flying beetle in here, but there's a flying beetle in my room. He gave me 2 vials, each vial containing 2 Heteropoda David Bowie, the Ziggy Stardust huntsman. So yeah, absolutely teeny tiny little things. I've had these in the past, and I actually already have somewhere. I put them on the side. I don't know where I put them, but I've got 2 spare vials to put these into, to separate them and have 1 each, because I don't want to risk any kind of cannibalism from these. So Peter Webster, a huge thank you from these. I will keep you updated on these, of course. Really, really kind of you, and I'm really sorry that I didn't get the opportunity to talk to you properly. When you came to me and gave me these, I was wearing Spider-Man and I can't see out of them, and it's very hot, and obviously I'm busy and things like that, so I feel really bad that I didn't get to talk to you properly. But still, again, thank you for these. I really do appreciate it. So while we're talking about huntsmans, I actually have 2 more huntsmans. These were from Venomous Visions, of course. Tony, a good friend of mine, I've dealt with him many times. Really, really nice gentleman. And I have of him 2 Heteropoda species, Sumatra Blue, the Sumatra Blue Huntsman Spider. Again, these are both fairly small. There's one just on the side up here. I will get some close-ups again. And there's one just at the back, which you won't pick up anyway. But yeah, I got 2 of these. I do love my my huntsmans, and this is actually a good time to mention this because I had the H Insignis, which is the one that I use for my logo. There, I actually have a new logo that's just been designed and will be up soon. But I got back from in the Invert Shows UK last night, checked on my collection, and I found my other huntsman dead. I've been raising this for a while. Don't know why. I watered everything and fed everything on Saturday morning before I left. And I got back and he was hanging. I think it had gone to molt, and don't know if it got stuck or what, but dead. So it was really crap that that's died, but at the same time I have came back with 6 other huntsmen, so it's still pretty awesome. Not that that makes that losing that any better, but you know, it's one of those things, unfortunately. So but yeah, Venomous Visions, Tony Webb, the 2 Smoltron Blue huntsman spiders, absolutely awesome species. So yeah, thank you for those. Okay, I actually had this on my windowsill, and I've been working across and sort of forgot to pick it up when I was doing after the plant. I was going to open this, so I'm going to do it in a random order. But I have this. I was told not to open it there, and I was told to open it, you know, back here basically. So I'm back in my animal room. I haven't opened it. It does say on here a label with TarantulaDan on it. And so I don't know what it says, so I'm going to open it up. It's still stapled. There you go, just proving that I haven't opened it earlier or peeked inside. It's still sealed, so I'm going to open that up. And yeah, I don't actually, like I said, I don't know what this is. There's another bag inside. So there is, oh. That's awesome. There's what? There's a pipe cleaner spider. His little wobbly legs. Oh, that's awesome. Even got little fangs and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna put that up here. I think I'm gonna put that on my shelf so it's always on display. Okay then, so there's actually a note here. I'm going to read this out on camera. There's also a safety pin, which I need to be careful because I don't sort of put myself with it. But it says, TarantulaDan, I hope you like your new woolly edition. I wasn't sure what teas you liked, so I made something random. Gandalf_1. I think that says _1. I'm unsure, so I'm going to get out my phone very quickly and just check this to make sure, because I don't know how to pronounce it wrong. There is someone called Gandalf_1 on Instagram, but I don't think that is this person. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know if it's, I'm obviously reading it wrong. Okay, I can't actually find what I think is that person. So if you are the person that wrote me a note, I will be in contact with you on Facebook to try and find out who you are, and then I'll put that in the description or on the screen if I have it in time. I'm really sorry, but I can't seem to make that last bit out. So, but yeah, thank you very much. That's really cool. What I might do actually, if I just turn the camera, there you go. You can see where my Spyro the Dragon is. I'm gonna put that up there because it'll be safe up there. I also have this is where I keep some of my other sort of things from people. So yeah, that's my. You can sort of stick up there by Spyro the Dragon. I'll also keep that note with him as well. I'm going to speak to the person that sent me that, and I'm going to find out what they want me to call it, and then I'm going to call it whatever they want, and I give you an update on that, because that's really kind of them. Thank you very much. A lot of thoughts gone into that, and to answer your question for what spiders I like all spiders, to be fair. I'm not really fussy, as long as it's got like 8 legs or less if it's a gimp. I'm not bothered. A spider's a spider. So yeah, thank you very much, and let's continue. Okay then, so I've actually came down to the floor for this next one just because of setting it up, which I will be doing in this video. So I have here something that I've had before, kind of. So in here I have another species of ant. I've had 2 species of these before. So one colony is actually still going, which I'll put some footage up on screen. They're still going pretty well, to be fair. As you can see, there's some workers and obviously eggs, and the queen's still going as well. However, the other colony just completely died out, and so that is why I now have this spare ant enclosure. The company that I got these from is from a company called Ant Kit, and they are absolutely fantastic. I've sort of dealt with them a couple of times. I see them at shows all the time. Really friendly people, and great to sort of just chat to generally. I saw them in the show yesterday, and I knew I wanted to get some more ants, so I got this. I will put
so as you can see, I have
on the screen so you can have a look.
So as you can see, I have the 2 bowls next to each other.
I'm really sorry about the noise there. My iguana just jumped from her log for some reason. I don't know. Do you want to come out? I think she wants to come out. Let me just move this for a minute. I don't think she's going to come out. She's just sort of down on the floor looking at me. She'll probably make a lot of noise in this video. I do apologise. And now the other bearded dragons are going crazy as well. So I do apologise about the noise. I can't control my animals, unfortunately. And they have just been fed, so there's no reason for them to be noisy. Anyway, continuing with the ants, I will get a close-up of this. So the species
even compared
is
to the other queen, she is
barbaricus.
absolutely huge.
I might be
think
saying
she
that
can
wrong,
sense
but
it
that's
because
how I'm
she's
going
actually
to
stopped.
read it. It says it's from Ankit, mated summer 2018. For care and information, visit ankit.co.uk/care sheets. I'll put a link to the description for Ankit. I really do recommend them. So the next clip is actually going to be my new scorpion, which I've actually already pre-filmed before this for reasons that you'll see in a minute. So we're going to just go and take a look at that clip. Okay then everyone, so this is a look at the enclosure for the H. troglodytes, the giant flat rock scorpion. Now, half full of substrate, there's sand in there as well, not too much sand, it looks like it, but it's really just more of a sprinkle actually on the top. It's mostly substrate underneath. There is a water dish. This part here is actually from a hide that I buried underneath, and then there's also a big flat rock as well that you can sort of bury crawl under, and then the whole of this underneath is like a cave kind of pre-built, so it should be fine in there. So let's get the scorpion and introduce it. There you go. There you go. Yep. Straight away, no messing around there. Okay then, so I'm down to my last two inverts to show you. Now I can't decide whether to show you the tarantula first or the true spider, but I think I'm going to go with the tarantula and then show you the true spider last. If you have me on Instagram or on Facebook, my page, you will have already seen what it is that I have. But I'm going to go for the tarantula first. This is an amazing tarantula. Of course I got this from the spider shop, and this is really cool because I know so many people want one of these. It's one of the kind of most sought after sort of spiders at the moment. It's not like exceptionally rare or expensive spider, but it's one that is not available very often. So we're going to take a look at this. I'm going to move the camera down because I might actually try and get this one out, and I've already got the enclosure set up ready, so we'll rehouse it as well. Okay then, so I've just moved lower just because I don't want to risk dropping this. Now I wouldn't normally handle tarantulas, but I really just want to show this spider off properly. So this is the Avicularia croata, the giant green pink toe. When I was unpacking the animals for the show at the spider shop, I got another box and I was like, oh, is this the one you've got? And they said yes. So I was just like, can I have it? Yep. So I got it, put it in a box. Same as like the scorpion and things. Anything that I saw when unpacking, if I wanted, I just grabbed it, and it never even made it to the shelf. I just had it straight away. And I apologise, Ramsey, my bearded dragon, is currently going crazy because whenever I have any spiders out, she always wants to kind of come out. So, but yeah, this is a female Avicularia croata. She's a pretty big girl actually. If you know Avics, they're usually fairly small. So let's take a look at her. And she can jump. But she is absolutely beautiful. And she's big. In fact, this is the biggest Avicularia that I've ever seen. Okay then everyone, so it's now time for the last edition to be revealed to you. Now, it has gone very, very dark. All of the tanks are off, so the room is a little bit darker, but I still want to get this video filmed tonight. It's currently, what time is it now? It's 10 to 10. I don't know if you can see that. It's been a long time sort of filming and rehousing this tonight, so hopefully you will enjoy the last edition, and that is this girl. This is a Nephila madagascarensis, which, if you have been on my channel, you will have seen what is the most popular video on my channel. Little over 6 million views is, of course, the Nephila handling video. And here she is. These are amazing spiders. The only thing is that this little hoop is not very big. Not big enough for her, certainly. And I actually have her, I don't want to call it, I will say her enclosure, but in actual fact she's going to be free in my animal room. I'm not going to be putting her into an enclosure, but what I do have instead is I made her a much larger ring. So let's take the camera over there and then take a look. So if you've ever wondered what is down here, this is it. This is the underside of the stairs, and there's more spiders down here. And as you can see here, if I just tilt the camera down a touch, you'll see I made a large ring. And so what I'm going to do, I've left a little bit of a thingy there. I'm just going to very carefully. I would do, but it's, the silk is so strong. There you go. Just going to hook that there and leave her like that. So this is where I shall leave her. I shall leave her here to just hang, and hopefully she will web up and I will feed her. And I'm going to be spraying this area to sort of make sure she has plenty of moisture. And of course I will do videos on her and keep you all updated with how she's doing. Now obviously, with me having this spider wild in the room, I am significantly decreasing my chances of ever getting a girlfriend, but I don't really mind that, to be fair. I think she'll be pretty cool here. And of course I did put a picture of her on Instagram and on Facebook, and I've had loads of comments and messages telling me to keep Petco away from her. So Petco, you can't come near her. But joking aside, I think it would be pretty cool to have her living wild, like, you know, in this room, or as wild as she can be, I guess. And yeah, hopefully it will work. So I hope you all enjoy the videos I will make of her and all of the other editions. And as always, thank you to everyone that came and spoke to me at the show yesterday. I had a really good day. It's great to meet all of you. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you aren't already. It does really help me out. And if you would like to support me and you're able to do so, I do have a Patreon, and you can find information for that at the annotation at the end of the video and a link in the description. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and as always from me, thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Plug your channel, go.
Okay, so my channel is Twice Showered. I am a invert YouTuber, tarantula keeper, enthusiast. I catch wild stuff in Spain, like funnel webs, centipedes, scorpions, etc. So go check out my channel. I'm pretty sure Dan will put a link in the description below.
I won't. I will.
Okay.
And where are you from?
Oh, yeah, and subscribe to Dan's channel as well. It's really awesome.
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Spain.
He travelled all the way here from Spain, so the least you can do is click on the annotation up here and subscribe to him.
Thank you very much.
There you go.